How are you doing? The President of the United States, Biden, returned back to the United States from the meeting with Prince Mohammed and the King Salman in Saudi Arabia, and he got nowhere on negotiation with Saudi Arabian government to increase crude oil production. So he returned back to the United States empty-handed after all. So this result should be great minus for his administration, while his approval rate has declined dramatically due to the fact of a great appreciation of gasoline price domestically in the United States. So he is likely to face really great hard battle in the upcoming midterm election that's going to be held in November this year in the United States. So Biden's first meeting with the Prince Mohammed, who takes the power in Saudi Arabia, attracted the most attention in the world. And Biden took up the instant that Khashoggi, who was journalist living in the United States, was killed by someone, and he emphasized this responsibility all belongs to the Prince Mohammed in front of the press corps from the United States. So I just want to talk about my opinion from here. So ironically, the United States got a certain response to the fact that it succeeded in pretending that we had no Palestine problem from the beginning in a manner to let bygones be bygones, while it built the national security system and economic system of Arabian countries under the control of Israel. So in terms of natural resources supply, oil production countries in Arabian Peninsula must have made energy exportation and energy production plan on the premise of the existence of Russia. So pushing Saudi Arabia to increase natural resources production in return for short-term benefits may distance Saudi Arabia from the negotiation with the United States. So if Biden's motivation to take the plunge and negotiate with Saudi Arabia was based on anticipation of upcoming midterm election that's going to be held in November this year, I think it is really difficult for him to request cooperation from the countries with authoritarian regime like Arabian countries. So from the perspective of Middle East countries, the problem of crude oil shortage and oil price appreciation is simply political results of Western countries, especially the United States. So, and there will be no advantage of increasing oil production for Middle East countries that will bring significant oil price reduction. So it is obvious that the United States had no consistent result in terms of purchase amounts of crude oil from Middle East countries. So it can't provide enough credit material to make Middle East countries to agree on increase in oil production because it has relied on shale oil production and reduced oil purchase amount from Middle East countries. So in such situation, even if the United States wanted to clarify the position to criticize the criminal activity in Saudi Arabia as the representative of one of the major advanced countries with the constitutional government, his strong criticism against Saudi Arabia obviously makes it feel like distancing from the United States. So I think it is time for the United States to review the Middle East policy drastically.